Hi students, welcome to our science class. Our chapter name is Force, Work and Energy. In the last class we discussed about energy. What is the definition of energy? We can define the term energy as it is the ability to do work. We studied this definition already. And then we classified this energy into different types. That means there are different types of energy, and in the last class we studied two types of energy in detail. That is heat energy and also light energy. What is the heat energy? The energy that we get from heat. That is heat energy. And the light energy is the energy that we get from light. The examples of this heat energy is burning the fuels like LPG, candle or something. So that is the heat energy. And for this light energy, that is the energy that we get from light, we already said. And the examples are the burning candle or the bulb, sun, all the things are the examples that give light energy. So these are the things we discussed in the last class. Now we are going to study the other types of energy that discussed in your textbook. So today's first topic is this kinetic energy. Kinetic energy. We studied the name before. Now we are going to study in detail about the kinetic energy. Important energy, that the kinetic energy is the energy of an object, the energy of an object due to its movement. Movement means its motion, called kinetic energy. So the kinetic energy is this. It is a type of energy that gained by an object due to the movement or the motion of the object. For example, bus is moving. So for that bus, it is having a particular kinetic energy. Bus is a big one now. So for moving bus, for moving car, for moving ant, like all the things which is moving have the kinetic energy. If the object is not moving, it is have no kinetic energy. So we can say for all moving objects, it have a certain energy, and that is kinetic energy. So for this kinetic energy, you want to remember the term movement. Movement means it is moving from one place to another. So we can say, suppose one person is walking from this point A to B. So we can say this person is moving. So this person, of course, it have kinetic energy, but it is different from one person to another. It differs from one case to another. So that is about the kinetic energy and the examples. So the next one is this potential energy. For all this, only you want to study the definition. That's all. So the next is potential energy. What is this potential energy? Potential energy is the energy of an object. Energy of an object stored in it due to its position, called potential energy. So this is the definition for potential energy. For the potential energy, the term is its position. So the energy of an object stored in it due to its position. For example, this is our earth, and here one object is there at the surface of the earth. It is having no potential energy. The reason is this: there is having no height. And suppose this object is there on one building. So, suppose the object is there at the top of the building. So, it is having a position change or it is having a height. So, we can say now the object is having a position and because of that there stored the potential energy. So, for studying the potential energy, you only want to study the definition. It is the energy of an object stored in it due to the position. Its position. For example, we know the water is stored in the upstairs within the tank. So, for that water it is having potential energy because it is the stored at a particular height. So, that's we can say the stored potential energy. So, the kinetic energy is the energy that is occurs due to its motion, and for the potential energy, it is the energy stored due to its position. Two types of energy, that is kinetic energy and potential energy. Now we are going to study the next one, that is our mechanical energy. Mechanical energy. This mechanical energy is something actually related to our potential energy and kinetic energy. So we can say this mechanical energy is equal to the sum of potential energy plus kinetic energy. So mechanical energy is the sum of potential energy and kinetic energy. Now the question is this: how we can define this mechanical energy? The definition is this: the energy in an object, due to its position and movement is called mechanical energy. So this is the definition for our mechanical energy. I already said that this mechanical energy is the sum of potential energy and kinetic energy. For the kinetic energy, we said it is the energy by its motion or the movement, and here the potential energy is due to the position. So you can see within the definition that things we mentioned, the energy in an object due to its position. This position is for our potential energy, and movement is for our kinetic energy. So simply we can say mechanical energy is the sum of potential energy and kinetic energy, and we can explain it like this: the energy in an object due to its position and movement is called mechanical energy. And which is the example that we can see this mechanical energy that we are going to discuss, where we can see this mechanical energy. The example is this: water stored in dam. That is, the water stored in dam is there in a particular height. So I already said, when we are storing or when we are keeping a particular object in height, it occurs potential energy. So our water is there at height, and so the potential energy is there. And within the dam, we know the water is not still, it is moving. That means the water is flowing from here to down. So here what occurs? Motion occurs or movement occurs. So the kinetic energy is also there. So for the example of the water which is stored in dam, there we can say that both the potential energy and kinetic energy is there, and so we can say this is the example for mechanical energy. So that's about this potential energy, kinetic energy and mechanical energy. Now we can discuss the next type of energy, and that is electrical energy. What is this electrical energy? That is very simple. Electrical energy. The definition is this: the energy The energy that we get, from electric current is called electrical energy. So, this is the definition for electrical energy. Very simple. The energy that we get from electric current is what? Electrical energy. So, here for the electrical energy, you want to remember the term electric current. The energy that we get from electric current is called electrical energy. And where we are using this electrical energy? Within our home, our television is working, our washing machine working, computer working. How all these devices are working? They are working with the help of electricity, and these all devices are using the electrical energy. So, as the example we can say television, refrigerator, computer, bulb, whatever the device you can write as you feel. So the thing is, this electrical energy is the energy that we get from electric current is called electrical energy. And the devices like television, refrigerator, computer, bulb, like all the things are using this electrical energy to work. So that's about the electrical energy. Now we are moving to the next thing, and one more thing is the where we are producing this electrical energy. We are producing this electrical energy in power stations. That means we are producing the electricity in power stations. There are different types of power stations are there, like hydro power station is there, then the nuclear power station, like different types of power station. No need of thinking, just leave it. Just understand this electricity is produced from power stations. That's all. Now we are moving to the next type of energy, and that is wind energy. As its name, it is very simple. The energy that we get from wind. That is the definition for this wind energy. The energy that get from wind called wind energy. Here the thing is wind. And what is wind? That is the first question. Wind is the moving air. We can say this wind is the moving air. Sometimes it is very fast, sometimes it's slow, and it depends upon time. So we can say wind is the moving air. Here we are utilizing this moving air to produce energy. And where we are using this wind energy? We are using this wind energy in windmill. Windmill. And what is this windmill? Windmill is something, you can see the diagram in your textbook, and it is something like this. It is having leaves. Leaves means this. And when the winds blow, what happens? This will rotate. These leaves are rotating. And why we are rotating this? What is the purpose? When these leaves are rotating, they produce electricity. They produce electricity. So, as mentioned before, there are different types of power stations and different methods to produce electricity. And this is one of the type of electricity that to produce. And here we are utilizing the wind energy to produce or to move these wings. The thing is this. Here you can see leaves are there, and how this rotates by giving wind. When we are giving wind, what happens? These leaves will rotate. So the same thing happens here, and don't think these leaves are very small like this. It is very huge. It is very having high mass and all, and we can say this wind is so powerful, and that's why it is rotating, and because of the rotation they produce electricity. So within this wind energy, you just want to study the energy that we get from wind is called wind energy, and this wind energy we are utilizing in windmill to produce electricity. Just put it in your mind, this is our windmill. This is all about wind energy, and you can see neat diagram in your textbook and all. Just look that. The next one is solar energy. Solar energy. What is this solar? You are familiar with the term solar. Solar energy. Solar means sun. So we can say the solar energy is the energy from sun is called solar energy. So the thing is this, the energy from sun is called solar energy. We are calling the energy that we get from sun is a particular name, and that is solar energy. And now the thing is this, where we are using the solar energy, we are utilizing the solar energy in different devices like solar cooker, then solar heater, solar calculator, solar watch, etc. There are different types of devices that we are utilizing the solar energy, and the solar cooker we are using to cook food. And there we are utilizing not the LPG or no cylinder, no gas. We are utilizing the energy from sun. So solar cooker, solar heater we are using to heat water. Solar heater. We can see the heater that works in electricity. No, here we are not using electricity, but here we are utilizing the solar energy to heat water. The next is solar calculator. Here we are not utilizing the battery. It works with the help of solar energy. That is solar calculator, and solar watch, that also utilizing the solar energy. So these are some of the examples that utilizes solar energy. So this is only the thing. You just want to remember, solar means sun. The energy that we get from sun is called solar energy. This is all about solar energy. Now we are moving to the next type of energy, and that is hydro energy. What is this hydro energy? Hydro energy. Hydro energy means the energy that we get from water or moving water, flowing water. So we can write the definition like this: the energy that gets from flowing water called hydro energy. So we can say the hydro energy is the energy that we get from flowing water. Flowing water means moving water. So the thing is this, the energy that we get from flowing water. And where we are utilizing this flowing water's energy, that is the hydro energy, we are utilizing this hydro energy to produce electricity in hydroelectric power stations. That means the electricity that we are producing in different types of power stations, and in some power stations, further simply you just want to understand like this, it have one generator. Within the generator, it is having some sort of wheel like this. And with the help of the hydro energy, this wheel want to rotate. With the help of hydro energy, that means with the help of flowing water, it rotates, and and because of the rotation they produce electricity. You will study in detail in your higher classes. Now just understand, we are utilizing this hydro energy to produce electricity. Produce electricity. So for producing electricity we have one generator, and that generator is rotating with the help of flowing water. With the help of flowing water. And the thing is this, because of the rotation of this leaf, they are producing electricity. And because of all these reasons, actually what we are using the energy, we are utilizing the hydro energy. That means the energy from water. And so we can call the name for this electricity is hydroelectricity. So it's the name for that electricity. When you are studying this hydro energy, nothing is there. You just want to study the definition. The energy that gets from flowing water is called hydro energy. There we are utilizing this hydro energy to produce electricity in power stations. Hydro power stations. Hydroelectric power stations. Power station means the center where we are producing electricity. And the name of the electricity they are producing is hydroelectricity. This is the only thing for hydro energy. Now the next thing is our sound energy. Sound energy. What is the sound energy? Energy is also a type of energy, and where we are getting this, simply we can say this is the energy that we get from sound. And actually the definition is like this: it is the energy which formed due to the vibration of an object. So this is the definition for sound energy. It is the energy which formed due to the vibration of object. Now the question is this: what is the relation between this vibration and the sound? That is the question. That you can understand very simple. Just touch your hand on your throat and talk. When you are talking, you can feel the vibration on your fingers by your vocal cord. Here, when you are touching your throat, you can feel the vibration that occurs on your throat. So, you can understand that this vibration and sound are related. Actually, this vibration is producing sound. For example, you are just taking one steel glass and one spoon, and then taking the spoon or some sort of thing and hit on this. And when you are hitting on the glass, you can hear key sound. And that key sound is what? It is actually the vibration that is produced within the glass. When you are touching the glass, you can feel that vibration that is there transmitting through the glass. So here I am just introducing this for you. What is the sound energy? So the thing is this, you want to study the definition. It is the energy which formed due to the vibration. So we can say this vibration and sound are actually related. And how we can produce sound? The sound is produced due to the vibration of particular object. For example, these are the strings of guitar or violin. When we are just hitting on this, what happens? These strings start vibrate. If there is no vibration, no sound. There occurs vibration, and because of that vibration, there produce sound. So that is about our sound energy. Here you want to study the definition. It is the energy which formed due to the vibration of an object. And also just remember some examples for this guitar, for the flute, for the violin, all the things it is having some sort of vibrating parts. And for you can write the vocal cord, there also have vibration occurs. Whatever the object that produce sound, there occurs some sort of vibration. So that's about the sound energy. The last one is this geothermal energy. This is the last topic in this chapter and the name is this geothermal energy. What is this geothermal energy? Geothermal energy means, I already mentioned, this geo means our earth and this thermal means heat. So the definition is this for the geothermal energy. It is the energy that produced from heat come within the earth, known as geothermal energy. So this is the definition for our geothermal energy. The thing is this, it is the energy that produced from heat, comes from within the earth. I am not talking about the heat energy that comes from sun. Suppose this is our earth and here we have the sun and all and we get the solar energy, it gives heat and all, everything is there. But here we are not considering the solar energy or nothing. The heat that gets from our earth, inside our earth, it is having too much heat energy and all, and we are considering this heat energy in this geothermal energy. So we can define it like this, it is the energy that produced from the heat within the earth. The heat is coming from the earth and that is called what? Geothermal energy. So this is the definition. You only want to study the definition for this geothermal energy. So we studied almost 11 types of energy for this all region. You want to study the names and also simply study the definition and study some of the examples regarding the energies. This is all about this topic and finally our chapter 4's work and energy is over here. Now you want to study this chapter and in the next class we can do the exercise part and after that we can conduct examination and all. So this is all about our chapter. You just want to read your textbook and also complete your notes. We will meet in the next class with next chapter.